E aí galera, Rafael na área, espero que estejam tendo um excelente dia. Bora para mais um episódio da nossa série de Baldur's Gate 3 no PC, galera. Jogo bem difícil de RPG, galera. Estamos aqui exatamente onde a gente parou, mas antes quero pedir aquele like de vocês, arrebenta aquele like. É novo ou nova por aqui, se inscreva, ative o sininho e siga nas redes sociais, todos os links estão na descrição, galera. E estamos aqui no Acampamento dos Goblins. Faz parte das missões principais. Estamos todos arrebentados, meus personagens, ó. Quebrado, todo mundo quebrado. Sabe o que eu vou fazer, galera? Eu vou aproveitar e vou fazer um descanso longo. Vai fazer um descanso longo. Pra poder recuperar nossos personagens. Estamos mal demais.
Hellfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
É você, que coisinha deliciosa. Coisa deliciosa. Era uma ali. Cadê meu belo pardeado? Quer dizer nada.
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this.
Vai direto ao ponto, diaba. O que você quer? Se matarmos Karlak agora, isso vai te fazer sumir. É melhor que você não encoste um dedo na Karlak. Droga, Will, por que você não me contou sobre ela? Eu já ouvi o suficiente.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, Our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Galera, eu não sei disso. Vou fazer uma segunda. Ó. Tacando ela. Você taca aqui. Vai virar infere mesmo.
I need a moment for the two of us.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Deve estar aliviada.
Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first. What's the story?
Vamos nessa.
Aces.
Cara. Traumaturgia. Bala. Para lá. Pode. É bárbaro, né? Selecione seu coração bestial. Você pode alterar seu coração sempre que quiser. Coração de possibilidade de bom, isso. Aqui tem mesmo. Testar. Eu iria deixar. Olha.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Pra gente testar o.
Time to press ahead.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Always makes my day better.
Fala com ele.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Minhas verdades e pactos comigo.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Quais são os termos do pacto? Você devia sair desse pacto.
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word. The goblins still infest the
Você tá
roads.
falando, né?
As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped. That's the spirit.
Porque ele tem nível a subir. Vamos ver o que ele liberou pra ele. Magias, mãos flamejantes, enfeitiçar, ou repreensão diabólica da nação. A repreensão diabólica. Explosão agonizante. Visão diabólica. Ladrão dos 5 destinos. Máscara de muito rosto. Visão diabólica. Explosão agonizante. Magias, nível 2, cegueira. Pega por 10 turnos. Nuvem de adagas. Coroa da vapor e escuridão. Ar. Estabilizar a invisibilidade. reflexo. Ácido nebuloso, raio de enfraquecimento. Raio ardente. Raio ardente. Fundo. Impacto da corrente. Eu. Vai valer a pena levar ele agora não.
The blade of frontiers at your calling.
Eu vou testar. Sabe não.
These boots have seen everything. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
Você sabe seus
Why, I'm
devoradores.
practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Lutei contra um deles.
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
Devoradores.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Ele para examinar.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Herói do povo. O bardo com 7 fitas. Pegou a inspiração. Ó. Bolo decidiu ficar no nosso acampamento. Ter uma academia tão ilustre por perto pode ser útil. Você recebe... Ó. Da armadura nova. Vou levar minha guitian aqui. Vamos.
You recognize the feathered creature. It's the owlbear cub you rescued.
Entrar.
The cub tilts his head. He does not trust you. Yet. The cub's eyes lock onto the food in your hand. The creature gulps the food down. It seems he hasn't eaten in some time. With a hungry chirp, he steps forward. He wants more.
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily.
Alarmed by your companion's approach, the cub turns heel and runs.
I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
Estou no reparador, faça 4 descansos longos, completos em uma única aventura. Vou.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Oxe, a gente tá bugado de novo.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
É louco. Tá louco. Até o cara arrancar meu olho.
You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
Caramba, vô. É só fazendo um save, mano.
Better not be cursed.
Vamos sair do acampamento, vamos pra tretar.
There's a time and a place for smashing, but it appears this isn't it. You're getting locked up.
Deu ruim porque a gente ficou sem um urso. Merda que eu fiz. as adagas letais. Raio tração. Era o Will.
Never a dull moment.
Eu sou um... Mais adagas. Agora somos um. Outro, ó. 10 de dano. Super. Cara, tá temerário. Era o Will. Ótimo espinho. Apreensão diabólica.
Need to stay focused.
Caramba.
Blood comes easy these days. Have to keep going.
Engraxa. Agora. Um erro crítico. Caramba.
Breathe deep, then move.
Talk to me. On the move.
What now? Time to press ahead. Come on, can't stay idle. Light on my feet.
On the move.
Awesome.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
Fico feliz de ter ajudado você, House, e o mestre Eu falei com a Ned, ela disse que você podia me ajudar com parede.
Parasites in your head that... You mean you have one of them? Oak, Father, preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
Não sei, eu fugi de uma nave depois de me infectar. Talvez o processo tenha interrompido, acho que isso é fato.
That looks very alien. As alien as the Mind Flayers. They do not belong on this world. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
Você aprendeu sobre as origens das larvas. Essa magia não é típica de devoradores de mente papiam. Isso foi em vão.
Patience. I can't just snap my fingers. But I know where the solution almost certainly lies. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
Você parece saber muita coisa sobre isso. Quer ir comigo para as torres do luar?
I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Já matou alguns já. Ter um urso druida transformou o final para tornar as coisas mais fáceis.
Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders.
Comigo.
So be it. May Sylvanas lend us nature's fury.
Oh, o urso da caverna também. Quero ver dar ruim. Quero ver dar ruim. Entra. Pega meio de
Don't mind if I
proteção.
do. Let's have a look.
Pega meio de mobilizar, de aumentar.
Need to find a way forward. Anything of use?
Chave da prisão. Cabeça dessa. Agora a gente pode roubar tudo.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
There is work to do.
No one back home will ever believe this. Very well. Here we go.
That took the edge off.
Something good here, I hope.
Faith is obedience. Follow my follow Ragslim's orders. Obey the drow. Serve the absolute, and you may be chosen. Absolute's looking out for me now.
Can't give up. Not now.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Swift as my feet can carry me. Let's go. I won't give in. Survival is all that matters. Another day, another fight.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Moving in.
Bota, mano. Aqui bom.
Another one.
Breathe deep and move.
I could get used to all these raids, and especially all this one.
Time and a place for smashing, but it appears this isn't it. You're getting locked up.
The guard! Get the guard!
time to push my luck again.
Put him up. Smell blood.
No choice but to keep going.
This is gonna feel good. Got it.
What should I do?
What do I have to lose?
Now this is my happy place.
It's endless. Heading there.
No time to waste.
Very well.
My turn. On my word. Let's cook with fire, baby. Soldier.
Still breathing, despite everything. With haste.